I'm Mark Bentley and welcome to the Galactic Mind Weather Report. So today we open up a new 13-day wave spell. We've just closed off the 13 days of the white wind wave spell, which was about evolving our capacity to communicate with each other, to communicate with ourselves, with our planet, and with our higher spirit. And today we're stepping into a new wave. So this 13-day cycle we're beginning now is called the Blue Eagle wave spell. Now the Blue Eagle wave spell is coming through our collective consciousness and our physical bodies to help us really evolve and work on our ability to rise above the chaos, to take the eagle's perspective and to be able to see what is it we're actually creating here, and to become very conscious in the creation of our visions so that we're not just running around lost in the chaos, stumbling to try and find where we're meant to be. So the Blue Eagle wave spell is really calling for us to take some space, to step back from the chaotic noise so that we can lift up, allow the wind, the white wind energy we've been working with this last 13 days, allow this energy we've been working with to come under your wings so that like an eagle you can soar up into the heights. And from there, you can regather your perspective. You can take a moment in your peace to be able to look down at what you've just stepped out of and work out, where are you actually? What have you been working on? Where are you going towards? What's the purpose? Because what tends to happen as we go through these evolutionary cycles is, we're very human, and being very human, we get caught up in this physical manifestation of reality. It's very easy to become very reactive to the things that turn up around us, to other people and to our situations and our bills and our finances, and it just feels like the whole world is going to shit, pardon my expression. It can feel that way right now. But what's happening is this rigid order that humanity has put into place to make us feel safe. So all our laws, regulations, governments, political systems, they're all synthetic ways of making ourselves feel safe. But what they've been doing is taking the power away from us as individuals, as sovereign individual beings, and putting it in the hands of an organization with the expectation that it will look after us. But the problem is that organization is made up of individuals who are also lost and chaotic and scattered. So the organization itself does not work in our favor as such. So we're going through this evolutionary process right now of breaking that order, breaking these safety mechanisms we've all been holding on to. You can look at the governments, the politics, the economics. It's all getting kind of a bit munted. Our family units and our friendships. It's all being thrown in the air to see where it all lands. So what we want to do is change the way we are perceiving our environment right now, because right now it's very easy to get stuck on the ground floor where all you see is like the bush behind me here. All you see is bush. It seems like everywhere you look, there's blocks. And right now, I am sure that you and everyone else out there watching this can taste. You've tasted your higher purpose. You've tasted there is a better future on its way. And it's creating anxiety because it's that feeling of, well, I can taste it, my heart can feel it, I know there is a better way coming, but how do we get there? It seems like every path we try to walk through is blocked. And I can't get there. So we feel anxiety. It builds up this pressure in our body where we want to be here, but we're here, and how do we get there? And so the Blue Eagle wave spell is here for this 13 days, so 12 after today, to help us to stop, to breathe in that wind and use that wind we've been working with to take flight like the eagle, to fly above our current situations, our current life predicaments, our current global situations, and take a moment to disentangle yourself from emotional fear-based reactions and actually, just like the eagle, you see an eagle, we're blessed with these eagles above our property that you watch them over the big forest and they just hover. If you've seen an eagle, they're majestic and they don't rush. They slowly glide on the currents of the wind, of spirit, and they glide waiting to see the vision of what they are doing. And when they spot their prey, when they know where the prey is going, they don't go straight away. They watch the prey, they watch its movements so that they can understand what's going on. And then once they've created the vision of how the next steps are going to play out, the eagle dives with such power and with such determination and confidence. It just dives straight down at such a speed, right down to the earth, where most of us would be terrified. We would crash and burn. But the eagle took its time first to create a plan, to create a vision of how it was going to play out. And then when it felt solid in that vision, it plummeted to the earth with immense determination and gets it every time almost. It's an incredible thing to watch. So take that analogy and bring it into your life during this 13-day Wavespell of the Blue Eagle, and allow yourself to not bite on any emotional bait that's placed around you, to take a moment to see if you can breathe, use that wind to pull yourself out of the reactive state and create a bit of space. Maybe just step back a little bit from any of the fights and the craziness happening around you. Switch off the TV and allow yourself to just have some space. And have a look at your life. Do some journaling, take note of all the good things that are happening. And what you'll find, if you allow this Blue Eagle energy to move through you, is that there has been a divine plan to everything that is going on around you. And all you need to do is take some space to breathe it in. And from there, you'll begin to see why. Why have you been living through this insane journey the last 240 days? And you'll begin to see what your part of the collective plan is. You'll begin to see what your purpose is, and you'll begin to see the great benefits, the incredible positive growth that you have acquired through the last 240 days. And bring your focus to those gifts. Give that your attention. Give those gifts your focus and allow them to flower. Because that's what we want to grow in our lives. And when you allow that attention to move towards the positive of your life right now, you'll be able to actually see the plan so that when the time comes, you can act with confidence in your life. Make correct decisions with confidence and determination and not be shaken off your path. So, breathe deep, move slowly during this 13 days, and pay very close attention to the synchronicities and the different aspects that get drawn into your world. And your capacity to see the vision of what you're doing in this lifetime will become stronger. And that in turn will make it easier to see the beauty in everything. And that's when we start to really live and start to really create art with our lives. So thank you again for tuning into the Galactic Mind Weather Report. Please do share with any friends, family, with your networks, anyone who you feel will resonate with this message. It's what helps keep this going. And I do encourage to check out my Patreon page. The link's at the end of this video and underneath the video somewhere. And would love any support you can offer. Basically set it up. It's a free report, but for $3 a month, you can also support financially to help this keep going. And in return, you'll get the reports directly to your inbox as soon as they're off the press. So thank you again. And make sure you take some time to yourself. And I'll see you soon. In Lakesh. So much love.